Right now I am at Toro Park, one of the county parks in my area, and I wanted to try this camera in a open environment. So that is where I have the Mevo. I have it set up on a tripod right across from me. Um, so maybe not the ideal situation if you're a reporter out in the field carrying an extra tripod, but that is how I have been able to configure it for today. And I'm also using a microphone that's attached to my phone, so it is pulling audio straight from my iPhone using the iPhone headphones that have been tucked into a pocket here. A reporter would typically be doing a stand-up like me, but something really cool, we have outside noise, cars driving by like a normal reporter would. But something really cool with this camera is you can do like jump cuts and cross shots and stuff. So I'm going to zoom in here and you can see it's more of a shot just on my upper body. So I can talk to the camera, I can move forward towards the camera, and then I can also go straight back out to a wide shot, and I'm doing all this via my phone. So it might not be an ideal situation for a reporter who's trying to be focused on the story they're telling, because you see them looking down at their phone to adjust the shots, things like that. So it might require an extra person outside. So if they are with a cameraman, that cameraman now might have an extra job. They have to learn how to use this device to be able to take these wide shots. I also want to step out of the camera so we can see what it would be like with me not in front of it. It's a really wide angle, so I am almost parallel with it, and you can still see me stepping out. We're just going to leave my dog in there. He's going to be our test subject, so I can kind of zoom in on him. He's enjoying the grass today. So if I was a reporter, I could be behind the scenes with our Facebook Live, talking about what we're seeing, and I can follow him because he's heading off. Buddy, come back, please. Buddy, come on. See, now he is heading towards me, but he's off camera. So, come here. Let's get you back over here. And this is the fun about Facebook Live, is you don't know what's going to happen. So we'll go ahead and focus it back on him again. We can also go back out wide. And let's see, actually I'm going to tap on him here. And I'm going to turn on a feature that they've included in this app, and it's actually able to track movement. It's called Live Follow. So it'll actually be able to follow him. So if I have it zoomed in on my dog here, so I've turned that feature on and I'm going to step out. So it should follow him because it's in Live Follow. But then again, it's a technical glitch that we don't know exactly how it's working here. He likes to follow me. So I'm going to zoom in on him and see if it moves. Let me see here. It's probably not following him because it only tracks movement via face. So let's see if it follows me here. So if I find, it's probably because I'm too far away from the camera here, but let me see. There we go, it's just found my face. So with Live Follow on, it should be able to track my movements. So if I'm stepping away from it, it's not following me. Then again, I can just click right back over and I'm back in frame. And now I just want to point out how wide this is. I'll show some behind the scenes in a minute, but I am wider than 90 degrees from this camera and I'm still within frame here. So it does show a really wide range, more than what a typical cell phone would. So we'll go back out. Buddy. All right, you can see him moving around here. This camera also lets you set shots. So I can preset them and cut between them. So I'm just jumping between a couple cuts. This is unfortunately as far as you're able to zoom in on this camera. But I can keep clicking around, and it looks like I'm taking a whole bunch of professional shots. There's some kids running in the background that I can click to, but I can't zoom in on them. But I can always go right back out wide. Another thing here, forgot the other feature that I was going to tell you. There's so many different things that are included in this camera, but it's really interesting. I can pan and zoom, but then again, this one big downside is I have to control all of these features from my smartphone, or I can do it via a tablet. My iPad has the app as well. But I have to do it all, and I'm constantly looking down at my phone to make those adjustments. So it might be a little awkward and odd, especially if you're using it in a professional setting, that you might not want, you know, this to be the main thing and the people viewing it going, why are you looking down all the time? So then again, I can step out of the shot and say, okay, there's some activity going on in front of me. Let's track this movement. You can see my dog there. But I can still give an overview of what's happening from behind the scenes. So it might be a little bit cleaner. Buddy, stop eating the grass. It might be a little cleaner if you're outside or if you have a third person controlling those shots.